Hello everybody and welcome back. It is now time to get for this tutorial to get your website set up for free with Instant Payday Network. You're never going to get charged for this. This is all free. There's no monthly charges, no nothing. We're giving this to you. But I do want to make this tutorial on how to set it up properly so that there's no problems, no issues, and we make sure that everything is tied into you. And there's a couple of things I do want to explain. Before I get started, quick thing here. If any of you had jumped over to this step without completing step 1 and 2, this website has now become completely useless to you. It will do you no good and not make you any money. So it's very, very important that you take the time. We lay everything out in steps for a reason, and that's to help guide you along and make the process as smooth as possible. So if you tried to set up step 3 and you didn't sign up on step 1 and 2, you might as well delete it. So let's go ahead and get set up. So most of you have gone ahead and done that. Now what you want to do is enter in your email here and your password, and then there's a couple of things I want to point out about this. Number one, you are going to have a signature that's automatically attached to the pages that people land on in your website so they can contact you. I will let you know what fields are going to be located on your signature and what won't, so you know what to change if you want to use something that's an alternative for them getting in touch with you, but they can still get in touch with you. So first of all, your email, you can use whatever email you like. You can use the same email you did with your Express and Double if you'd like, if that's easier for you to remember, because your email and password, this is going to be what you use to log into your website and to your back office control panel. It won't be a username. So make sure you choose wisely, write it down. Do not lose it. I can't tell you how many people sign up and then they forget and they can't get in, and it's just a whole bunch of issues. So write down your email that you're using to sign up, write down your password, and make sure that everything is typed in correctly. We've had situations where people use the same email for everything all the time, and so they used it in here. They set up their account, and then they write us a text alert because they can't log in, and then they get really mad and they're just like, I know what email I used. I use the same email all the time, yelling and screaming and freaking out. But, and it's okay, people get into a panic. I do too. But the simple fact is there was probably a typo error when entering it. So when they're clicking on, request password or forgot password, they're not receiving the email requests because it's trying to send it to the email that was actually typed in there, which if it's a typo, it's sending it to an email that doesn't exist. And that would be the reason why you're not receiving the resets. So you want to make sure that it is spelled and typed correctly. I always like to get that out of the way just to let everybody know. Also, your first name and last name will also show in your signature, which is great. And your phone number. Now, if you're not comfortable with your phone number, there is a simple solution, and this way you can still keep in direct contact with people who want to get in touch with you for help or ask you any more questions, because you are literally going to be building your own team as well, and you're going to want to help people. And once you get through this process, you'll know exactly how to do it and how to help them. So you can go ahead and go to Google and type in Google Voice. Okay, so if you're not comfortable with using your own personal phone number, type in Google Voice. You can get a free online phone number. You can set it up to where it forwards your calls to your phone. You can set it up to where it goes to a voicemail and alerts you, and you can listen to the voicemail and call them back. It's a wonderful service and it's free. Your address and all of this here will not go into your signature page. It's only your email, first name, last name, and phone number. That's it. Your username, let's explain this, and there's only one purpose for a username. It is only for the purpose of attaching a name to the end of your referral link. So this will become like your identity with your referral link. So make sure that you choose a name that you think will look good at the end of your referral link, something that you are comfortable with, because this is the only thing that you cannot change once you create your account, because it is inputted into the system and tied directly to you. There is no way to change that. The username is only for your link, so make sure that it's something that you like, you're comfortable with, and you think it'll look good at the end of your URL. And make it clean and businesslike, of course. Don't get crazy. Now it's time to tie in your express and double accounts into the system. We do this and we grab your IDs, so this way you don't have to worry about promoting 3 different links at the same time. You're only going to need to promote 1 link once we get your website up and running. So let's go to the Express My Cash Freebies ID. What you want to do is you want to log into your Express My Cash Freebies. You want to be on your status page, and then you want to grab these sets of numbers right here, which is your Express Referral ID. You can simply highlight it, copy, or write it down if you want, bring it back over, and paste it into this field. They only need these numbers, okay? Now, as far as your double account goes, these are not your numbers. This is defaulted into the system. Simply highlight it and remove it. Log into your double, and looking for your referral numbers are different in double. It's actually going to be the numbers after the equal sign in your referral link. I don't know why they didn't put it up here like they did in Express. It would be so much handier. So you want, excuse me, grab those numbers, write them down, bring them on over here, take that number that was in there, take it out, and mine is 10561, so I'm just going to throw that in there. Now, if you haven't completed step 4 of our program, that is fine. You do not have to jump over and start with step 4. I want to tell you right now, step 4 is only an optional step in our program, and it's a powerful one. But you know, if you need to make money first and you'll be interested in checking it out later, that's absolutely fine. You do not have to do that right now. It does cost money, so I want to let you know. It's not expensive, but it does cost money. So if you're not in step 4, and if you are signed up under me, if I'm your team leader, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take Jeff's name out of here and replace it with C. Petty 22. Now, if you are already a member of step 4, don't worry about that. Just take whoever's name out, whether it be Jeff or mine or whoever's it shows there, and type in your user name right there. And now, if I'm not your sponsor and you are signing up under Jeff or somebody else, just leave Jeff's name defaulted in there for now, because you can change it if you have a different sponsor. You can contact them, ask them if they are a member of step 4, and if they are, ask them what their username is if you're not. And you can place their user ID in there until later on down the line if you decide that you want to continue on and work on step 4. So once you've got all of this inputted, before you click on I agree to the terms and conditions and create your account, please go over everything one more time. Make sure you've got everything spelled right. Make sure you've written down your login information with your email and password so you have it somewhere safe. Double check all the information. Make sure, I want you to go back one more time and make sure you have typed in your numbers correctly. Sometimes we've had people that have accidentally, like for instance, this has happened. They're only 5 digits numbers, but we've had somebody like, I'll just pretend I type a 10559 or 10561 and then I accidentally hit another 1. If this happens, okay, they don't have any 6 digits that are registered in the system. It's only 5 digits. So if you accidentally have a typo in those and people go to sign up, they're actually going to be signing up directly with the site and not under your referral ID. So it's very, very important that you just take your time before you click create account and double check all of that information. Once you do, you simply click on create account, and guess what? You now have yourself a free website. I have another video that will explain, it's another tutorial that will explain all of the functions of your back office. But right now, I just wanted to make sure we got you all set up with your free website and that everything is good to go. So I'm so excited. This is it. You can finally start promoting and start making money. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys. This is wonderful. If you've seen any of my proof videos, you saw how much I make and all the multiple payments that I get. So I'm really excited for you. And blessings, everyone. I'll see you.